Welcome back to episode 40 of my journey to complete Pokémon Soul Silver. Be sure to follow to stay updated. We're going to start today going through Route 45. I start with the west side of the route and find an elixir. I run into the first trainer and challenge Hiker Parry. Dugong takes out their Onix with Aurora Beam, and I defeated Parry, who exchanged numbers with me. Next, I found a full heal and then a nugget. I kept jumping down until I found a revive. I got to the bottom of the west side and flew back up to Blackthorn City to go down the east side. First thing I did was challenge Hiker Eric, and Dugong took out Machop with an Aurora Beam. I switched to Noctowl to take out the next Machop, then back to Dugong to take out Graveler, and I defeated Eric. Next, I found a Max Potion and ran into the first Pokémon I have to catch on the route, Teddiursa. I caught the Teddiursa and added its data to the Pokédex. Next, I challenged Ace Trainer Kelly and their Marill. Ampharos took care of it, and then one of my favorite Pokémon, Wartortle, had to get the same treatment. Twice. They made me do it twice. I defeated Kelly and moved on south to challenge Black Belt Kenji. They only had a Machoke, but it took a Thunder Punch and then a tackle from Ampharos to defeat Kenji. I exchanged numbers with Kenji after the battle and then continued to challenge the next hiker, Michael. Dugong took out Geodude, Graveler, and then Golem. Went up the family tree with it. I defeated Michael and then challenged the last hiker, but not the last trainer on the route, Timothy. Dugong took out Diglett and then Dugtrio because it hates to see a happy family. I defeated Timothy and then flew back to Blackthorn City again. I found the last trainer on the route to challenge, Ace Trainer Ryan. Dugong took out their Pidgeot with Aurora Beam, and then Hypno used Headbutt a bunch on Electabuzz until it fainted, and I defeated Ryan. With no more trainers to face, I found this tree to play with, and then went searching for Pokémon. I caught the second Teddiursa I needed, and then finally ran into a Skarmory I was able to catch and add its data to the Pokédex. I also found time to get my picture taken, and that finished everything on Route 45. Route 46 is small, and the first thing I did was touch these two trees in the corner. Next, I ran down to challenge Hiker Bailey. He only had 5 Geodudes, and this started to feel like bullying after the third one. There were 2 more before I defeated Bailey and had to fly back up to Blackthorn City again. I re-entered Route 46 and found a double battle between Camper Ted and Picnicker Erin. Dugong tried taking out their Ponyta, while Ampharos succeeded in taking care of Mankey. Ampharos finished Ponyta, and then Dugong's Aurora Beam took out their Oddish, and I defeated the little kids. I exchanged numbers with Picnicker Erin, and then found the last item on the route, an X-Speed. The next thing to do was re-enter the Dark Cave back from episode 3. There are no new Pokémon to catch, and only a bunch of items to find, so I will list them now to save us time. A Revive, TM54 False Swipe, a Black Flute, a Hyper Potion, a Full Heal, and finally, a Dire Hit. Thank you for watching, and make sure to follow. If you made it this far through the video, please give it a like. Next episode, we will be going through Route 27 and Tojo Falls.